Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and here we are once again on the Shenzhen's Best Greenways playlist. And I just finished shooting a video for the Luohu, or sometimes called Wutong Greenway, going out. We started at Wutong Village and came out here to Yantian, where we are now. And this is the crown jewel of Shenzhen's Greenways. This is the best greenway in the whole city, and I've been waiting a long time to make this video because this is the top. This is the crown jewel. This is it. Doesn't get any better than this. And so I come out and I find, look at we got a brand new bathroom here. There's always been, I've been coming here for I guess 8 years, and you know, they've always been building it and adding on to it. Like this part over here, you can see, is under construction. They're adding more to this park. It's just awesome. All these signs are brand new. This stuff wasn't here 6 months ago, right? You got a 5G tower here, and now this bathroom, this wasn't here 2 months ago. 3 months ago was probably the last time it was here. This was all under construction, so it's brand new bathroom, really nice. And this goes to some more. Look, this is closed down because of the virus. You have to scan this code here on your phone to get permission to go into the rest of this park. This is communist China. Okay, so we're going to continue our excursion, and we're going to do the Luohu Greenway going back to Wutong Village, and this is the best direction to do it in because there's more downhills this way, and it ends with a really fast, really awesome downhill that puts me right out into Wutong Village, where we started from, and I'll be crossing the finish line on a really good note. So this is it. This is the crown jewel Greenway in Shenzhen, in the best direction to do it in, and you're gonna see all the good stuff right now. So what am I riding today? I'm riding today, this is my official road bike. It's a 2019 Cannondale SI carbon with the lefty Ocho fork. It's got road tires on it. So even though it's a mountain bike, this is my road bike because I put the road tires on it, which are really thin and really light. So it's super light, it's super smooth, and it's super fast. And it's the perfect bike for this type of terrain. And I am now a Wahooian. I've got a Wahoo bike computer now. And so we're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit it, and we're gonna show you this awesome Greenway, the crown of Shenzhen, Luohu Wutong Greenway. Now, starting from here, starting from the bathrooms here, I'm in Yantian. That's a district in Shenzhen, and this is going to be a good, I don't know, mile and a half climb, something like that. So climbing is boring, slow and boring, so I'm not going to bore you with the climbing. I'm going to turn the camera off for the climbs because nobody wants to see that. That's just, and I'll turn it on for the really good stuff. But you can see here how green it is and how thick the foliage is. I'm in the tropics, so these are all tropical plants that you don't find in my home in New Jersey. And I'm in the middle of summer, and I'm just surrounded by this thick, it's so thick, look, you can't walk through it. You'd have to trailblaze, and it's really pretty impossible. So it's really thick. It's the summertime, it's the wet season. Everything's green, everything's lush, and it's just fantastic. And because it's a hot day today, it was 100 degrees in the sun earlier. No one's going to be around. The Chinese melt in the heat, so they won't come out in this heat. They're going to sit at home in their air conditioning, and being also that it's a weekday, most of them have jobs anyway, and they're working. So I'm out here on a Wednesday afternoon, or is it Thursday? Something like that. And there's nobody out here. It's too hot for them. And which means I have this whole place to myself, which is really nice. It's also safer because sometimes, you know, if this place gets crowded, you get a lot of idiots on electric bikes and scooters and motorcycles that just simply don't know how to drive. And they'll come flying around one of these corners like this here and just have no concern with anything that might be around that corner. And I've had a couple close calls. I've had a couple really close calls where I almost died because someone's come flying around here like 30 miles an hour on a motorcycle, and you just miss them by like millimeters because they're idiot drivers that don't pay attention to where they're going or their surroundings, nor do they care or even understand why they should be paying attention to such things. So we're climbing here and I'm babbling, giving a little information about this place. So for the rest of the climbs, yeah, see, here's one scooter with his girlfriend on the back. So for the rest of the climbs, I'm going to turn the camera off so you just get to watch the good stuff. All right, let's continue. Okay, here we go. You know, it was really sunny before, and now the sun is behind a cloud, so I don't have direct sun. Feeling a few raindrops. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got a rain cloud over my head. These road tires are really light, smooth, and fast. They're probably the best road tires I've ever had. So I can really fly through this stuff. It's raining now. A sun shower. Here comes the sun, but it's raining. This is a nice section here. Wow, it's sunny and I'm getting rained on. Here's a highway. This runs right along the highway. Look at that. I'm in a park, but there's a highway. Oh man, I'm getting pelted with raindrops. We're gonna start the climb now, so I'm gonna turn the camera off. Okay, back to the good stuff. It stopped raining and the sun is out. And my camera didn't get wet, so great. Look at all these plants, the variety of, some of them are native and some of them are planted here by the Park Service, like these here on the side are deliberately planted. This stuff over here is mostly wild. They got little signs, see Luohu Greenway. Signs along the way for directions. It's a well-developed park. Here you can see the highway again. I don't know if you can see it on the camera because it's really tiny, but some more highway. Now there's more mountains. See those mountains? This is the mountain range that we're in. Shenzhen's got lots of mountains, especially in the east, starting in Yantian, where we started this ride from. Here's one of those scenic overlooks. Let's check this one out. This is kind of just like a little outcropping. People like to tell, oh, there's a lake down there. Oh, I didn't know that. There's a lake down there. I didn't know that. And there's somebody lives down there. There's a farm down there. I can see some cows. Yeah, there's some cows down there and a lake. And then, of course, far off in the distance there, you can see the city, right? You can see the highway. You can see some of the trucks going by. So I'm like in the middle of the mountains, but in the middle of a city. It's quite interesting. And the foliage is very, very thick. And these are all, this is tropical stuff here. So this is why this particular greenway is the crown jewel of Shenzhen, because of where it goes through the mountains and the thick foliage and the scenery. It's just really, really nice. And if you've got a road bike or a mountain bike with road tires on it, you can go pretty fast on some of these sections, and you can have a really great ride because it offers everything. It's got climbs, it's got long climbs, and it's got screaming downhills and beautiful scenery. So it's why it's 6 miles each way. Here's another overlook cropping. People will come here to take. This doesn't really show much though. There's really not really much of a view on this one. Some seats, and all this stuff is brand new, dude. This road wasn't paved, you know, like 5 years ago. It was all cobblestone and more wild. And here comes a scooter. I hate those things. Beautiful greenage. Absolutely beautiful. Look, there's just a seat in the middle of nowhere just to hang out on, right? Another scooter. Here's the cobblestone part. Now, just like 3 years ago, it was all cobblestone. This new paved section didn't exist. They just put this in within the last 3 years, which is great because riding on that cobblestone really sucks unless you got a full suspension bicycle, which I don't. In here, here's a scenic overlook here. Look at this. Pretty nice, huh? The thick foliage, just surrounded by green stuff everywhere, right? And you can come out here and chill. Of course, under a plexiglass roof in the sun isn't a good place to be. You roast, but in the shady day, it's good. And just continue back on the trail. Now I can get some decent speed. I'm gonna love this. Got a nice breeze because of my speed. Nobody's out here. Here's another scenic overlook. Come into here. Right. Little bench to sit on over here. You can see Wutong Mountain. There's the tower. The tower up there. That's Wutong Mountain. That's the highest point in Guangzhou. Right, we're going to take this back out to the trail. We're going to continue, and it's all downhill from here. I can get up some nice speed, and it's going to take me to This is the grand finale when you're coming from Yantian. You go in this direction, you get this beautiful, beautiful, fast downhill. If you're a speed demon, you would love this because you can really crank it out. If you're just one of those casual riders who's lazy, doesn't like the pedal, you just want to coast, then this is for you too, because I've got a negative 3.5 degree grade, which isn't a lot, but it's all you need to get up some nice speed. It's 4.2 now. 4% negative grade, just enough to give me some good speed. And for the lazy ones, you can just coast this all the way down and never pedal. Me, I love speed. Yeah, look at where I am. I'm in the middle of the mountains, right? It's beautiful. Now I'm in Wutong Village again. You start to see some residential houses. More scooters. I'm coming out of the mountain now. You can see here on the side, right, some buildings. I'm coming in to the residential section, and this is pretty close to the end. Here's the home stretch. Ta-da! Okay, that was it. That's the Luohu Greenway from Yantian to Wutong Village, the crown jewel of Shenzhen's greenways. You just saw it, the whole thing. There's a lot of other places to explore if you want to come out here and do that. Well, that was best sample of the best. Shenzhen's best. You know what? I gotta get some more water. I went through a lot of water today. I think I drank 2 liters of water. And this here is Wutong Village. This is the watering hole. We always come to get our water. That's a famous landmark, that right there. You know that you're here in the Wutong Village and at the beginning of the Luohu Greenway. If you're cruising through Wutong looking for the Greenway, that's what you look for. You look for that rock and you go up that way and you'll see it. Okay, that is and here I'm at Wutong Shan Market. That's the name of this place here. And there's my bike. All right, so that's it. That's our tour today. The crown jewel of Shenzhen's best greenways. I hope you enjoyed the show.